I'm feeling like a savory pudding right now. And in the Piedmont, they make something called tartare. And it's a savory pudding. And it's just delicious, but it has to be cooked in an au bain-marie, a bagno maria, a water bath. So we're going to do that. So I'm starting with cooking down just one small onion in a couple teaspoons of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. When the onions are soft, you want to add some garlic, not too much. Maybe one clove of garlic. And you just mix that in until the garlic gets soft. So these are little custard cup things. And you want to prepare your pan first. So get yourself some little ramekins, probably about 4-inch, I would say, or whatever you have. They also make aluminum ones that you can throw away afterwards if you don't want to invest in something like this. And what I did was I put a towel in the base of a baking dish. Here we have 2 cups of milk. And if you wanted to use low-fat milk with this, that would be perfectly fine. We have a 1/2 cup of cream. And here in Italy, cream is extremely rich tasting. So we have that. And then get a whisk because you're going to need it. We have 2 eggs. We want to whisk in. I love the color of the eggs here in Italy. Just whisk that in gently. And then we want 2 yolks. So 2 whole eggs and 2 yolks. I'll set that aside for a minute. And you whisk that in. I said this was a savory custard. So you get that in. And then you want to have some cheese. And here I would suggest either Parmigiano Reggiano, a Grana Padano. You could use also a cheese from the Piedmont like the Custard, which I really love. And here it is grated. About 1/4 cup goes in. And then we want some herbs with this. So here we have some rosemary, fresh rosemary. Put that in. And we have sage. Very woodsy tasting. So you can tell now that this is going to be very, very rustic. It's going to have a nice rustic taste to it. So you mix that all up. And then we want to add our onion and garlic mixture. So now we can put that in because it's cooled down some, you see? Put that all in. And we whisk that around. And then we have to give this, of course, some salt and pepper. As I keep telling you, a piacere. After you've done a lot of cooking in the kitchen, you kind of just know what is the right amount. I like to go light on the salt. So you fill them almost to the rim. Almost to the rim, like that. And because you've greased them well, you know that it's going to come out because you're going to take these out and then you're going to run a little butter knife around the inside edge of the custard cup and unmold them. You could also just eat them in the cup if you weren't so brave as to take them out. And pour it around these molds. You want to go up about 1 inch. Don't get it in the mold, just go up the sides. That looks good. And now they're ready to go in the oven. 350 degrees, off they go. 20 or 25 minutes later, you want to take a butter knife and just insert it in the center. And when it comes out clean, you know they're done.